He's overtaking the mic now. I don't know if because something's on here.
So what am I saying?
Shuba shuba, shuba shuba day, shuba shuba, shuba 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 day, shuba shuba, shuba shuba day, yeah. Now the real man can live without a woman. That night to day says a woman to her man. She's essential to his purpose and his mission. A good woman is a glory to her man. She'll never take the power, she'll just make him a better man. Every great man has a virtuous woman. Woman, you say you love me, you never leave me lonely, yeah. You always be there for me, so need not to worry, yeah. Woman, to keep I strong, which is part of your plan. I'll leave my mom and dad, find a woman and be one. With a woman I make my bond, perfect combination. I am a black man, so I love me black woman. Woman, I give me this sweet, sweet love. Oh, any time of day, yeah, lots of kisses and hugs. Oh, I burn out all, yeah. No real man can live without a woman. That night to day says a woman to her man. She's essential to his purpose and his mission. A good woman is a glory to her man. She'll never take the power, she'll just make him a better man. Every great man has a virtuous woman. Woman I love and honor. The father had the light career, the empress Omega. The mother Rastafari's culture devises the king and his empress Menin, who showed us the right and the true way of living. Woman could never cause sin, so listen as I sing. For the women on the herd, my joy bell ring, ring, ring. Equality in Zion, by nature's law, that's where he should go. For every man I know there is a woman. You meet the valley, oh, that's all I know. Oh, yeah. Shuba shuba, shuba shuba day, shuba shuba, shuba 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 day, shuba shuba, shuba shuba day.
I said if we never get a
So what am I
chance to
saying?
be together,
Play no hits like this.
go with
Listen
ya,
to this.
and I love ya. I said it's a pity you already have a wife, and me don't have a man in my life. Good boy, it is.
Now it's not playing anything. I think it got cut off maybe.
The wine and water, cut out the party and the smoking and the rum and bust a extra wine and make we see the sun. Well, every time I fantasize, me see your lips, me see your eyes, your trigger finger do something. I left the road girl hypnotized. For you it's just a thing, just another little thing. But for me this is heaven and the angel that must sing. It's a pity you already have a wife, and me don't have a man in my life. Oh boy, it's such a pity. I say it is such a pity. You already have a wife, and me have a one man in my life. Oh boy, it is a pity. So walk you up in a public and can't even touch it. Really fuck me up because my check for you so much. The respect you may have for your woman, for your kids, believe me.
No, it's not playing now.
So what am I saying?
Shuba shuba, shuba shuba day, shuba shuba, shuba 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 day, shuba shuba, shuba shuba day, yeah. is a glory to her man. She'll never take the power, she'll just make him a better man. Every great man has a virtuous woman. Woman, you say you love me, you never leave me lonely, yeah. You always be there for me, so need not to worry, yeah. Woman, to keep I strong, which is part of your plan. I'll leave my mom and dad, find a woman and be one. With a woman I make my bond, perfect combination. I am a black man, so I love me black woman. Woman, I give me this sweet, sweet love. Oh, oh, any time of day. Yeah, lots of kisses and hugs. Oh, I burn out all, yeah, yeah, yeah. No real man can live without a woman. Like night to day, says a woman to her man. She's essential to his purpose and his mission.
Yes, I am.
A good woman is a glory to her man. She'll never take the power, she'll just make him a better man. Every great man has a virtuous woman. Woman I love and honor. The father had the light career, the Empress Omega. The mother Rastafari's culture devises the king and his Empress Menin, who showed us the right and the true way of living. Woman could never cause sin, so listen as I sing. For the women on the earth, my joy bell ring, ring, ring. Equality in Zion, by nature's law, that's where he should go. For every man I know there is a woman. You meet the valley, yeah, that's all I know. Oh, yeah. Shuba, 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 day. Shuba, 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 day. Shuba, 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 day. Shuba, shuba, day. Shuba, 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 day. Well, I say the family unit is fundamental and important, you know. The real man can't live without a woman, you know. I just want to write this one a free for.
I said if we never get a chance to be together, go with ya, and I love ya. I said, it's a pity you already have a wife, and me don't have a man in my life. Good boy, it is a pity. I say it is a pity you already have your wife, and me have a one man in my life. Good boy, it is a pity. I woulda liked one of these mornings to wake up and find your face on a pillow lying right next to mine. I woulda cut out the party and the smoking and the rum and bust a extra wine and make we see up a sun. Well, every time I fantasize, me see your lips, me see your eyes, your trigger finger do something that left the rude girl hypnotized. For you it's just a thing, just another little thing, but for me this is heaven and the angel them a sing. It's a pity you already have a wife, and me don't have a man in my life. Oh boy, it is a pity. I say it is such a pity you already have a wife, and me have a one man in my life. Oh boy, it is a pity. To lock you up in a public and can't even touch it. Really fuck me up because my check for you so much. The respect you're my half, be your woman, be your kids, believe me, rude boy, my Chris. I know me it is, who knows, maybe one day the world will be evolved enough. We'll share you in a civilized manner between the two of us. But until then, I woulda loved to see you again. I know we have to play it by the stupid rules of men. Said if we never get a chance to get together, go with ya, time I love ya. I'ma say, so meet me around the corner, avoid messy and long. You know them, I do what they biggest informer. I'm not starving for sex, no, not ball out next, no. But the way how you flex really pique my interest, yeah. The you are people see, I know the you are me loving, and the you are there with me go much deeper than skin. I don't know exactly what it is you're feeling, but I wish this was a permanent thing, yeah.
Without you, if I had to live without you.
it's alright.
And I'm standing on the front line.
They can't play no hits like this. Restricted zone.
I would say I spend it with you.
Live up, it's okay. Live up, it's alright.
If I wake up in World War III, yeah, I see destruction and poverty. Oh my.
Restricted zone.
And I feel like I wanna go. It's okay. You're coming with me.
Live up, it's okay. Live up, it's alright.
Your love is my love.
Let's make life easier. Why not talk about it? Marriage, relationships, life, and food. You're now tuned into Love in the Kitchen with Shell and Kay. Your journey begins now.
Hey, hey, hey. Happy New Year, folks. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Happy 2024.
Happy 2024.
Hey, we started off with a bang. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a little delay over here because I'm also making sure that my Instagram people don't feel left out like they did last week. So, hey, it's like Candy. How are you, girl? Hey, Shauna. Hey, blessed to love, my cousin Tanya. Hello, Pilon. Hi, Tiff. Oh, Giovanni.
How you doing?
All right, we gonna work on that.
I'm
in a
gonna
second.
figure that part out. I got you.
Happy 2024, Marsha. Hey, hey. So excited.
All right, so keep in mind, today we're streaming on two platforms today. Instagram and YouTube. So there's a little below.
New
There's a
Year's Eve.
little delay. So,
Right. I'm gonna hear myself twice.
all right. Hey, Sin, how you doing?
Anyways, let's jump into it. Today we will be talking about what we talking about today. 'Cause you don't even have my stuff up on the screen, sir. I can't see
I
nothing
know.
we working on today. What's going on, sir?
You know what we're working on.
All right, I know what we working on. Happy New Year, Chelsea. Hey, girl.
Hey, Charles.
Nothing.
So,
All right.
for 2024, we're gonna talk about self-sabotage
And overthinking.
and overthinking.
Jayan, come to my cousin. Go on, girl. All right. So, like I said, I'm gonna hear myself twice because there's a latency on Instagram Live, but we gonna figure it out. So today we're talking about self-sabotage and overthinking. Let's define sabotage. Sabotage, the act of intentionally trying to stop someone from achieving something or to stop something from developing. That's
True.
sabotage to somebody else. So in terms of like sabotage in the government, it'll probably be like you sabotaging the enemy, like whatever they got going on, right? So let's
Okay.
define self-sabotaging behavior refers to intentional action or inaction that undermines people's progress and prevents them from accomplishing their goals. Self-sabotage occurs when people hinder their own success. While it seems surprising, some people undermine their good intentions and long-term goals.
This is gonna be very interesting.
It's going to be very interesting. I just want, like more times people fail because of them.
True.
People would be like, well, I didn't make it because so and so. No, let's be honest with ourselves.
Well,
we didn't make it because
no,
of us.
well, no, it's 50-50.
No, it's not. I'm just saying more times though. If you're honest and true with yourself, you
Mhm.
know that we.
No, it's 50-50.
Tell me why is it's 50?
The reason why it's 50-50 because you hold good intentions on some people that you tell. I'm not saying that's what take business to everybody. But sometimes you feel like this is a genuine person that you can share whatever got going on.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
that person just help you more that's just blocking you from doing what you got to do. They're just adding to what you got going on. So like you tell someone, oh, I'm gonna take over. No, I can't say that. Tell someone that you're gonna get a job next week.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Nah, you don't need no job. Stay home. So no, that person's gonna do everything they got to do, right, to make sure you go to the interview.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying?
true. That's
So
true.
is both people on both ends. So you can't say is that person. Sometimes it's not you, but at the same time, somebody else is gonna.
Well, that's I guess in the sense that you're saying that you have to have good people around you. Yeah, but we're talking about self-sabotaging to the point where you know what you want, right? But like Jayan said, people don't want to be accountable. So
Yeah,
you
you're just
choose
lazy.
to say it's somebody else that didn't help you along the way. It's like saying that, like me, I know that you do, you're a chef, right?
Mhm.
And I want to be a chef.
Shout out to Casey Light Bistro,
Shout out to Kids on the Show.
KDB.
You're saying that I'm a chef and you're a chef, but you wouldn't give me a job, and then I'll say it's your fault because you didn't give me the job in order to make it the way that I wanted.
Think so?
She said the audio choppy, Jayan.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm probably streaming on 2 different platforms.
Do we need to speak up? Is that what it is?
I was going in and out.
May I ask her?
Probably going in and out.
Is it going in and out? All right. So my engineer, I go fix it because this is a really good topic and I don't want us to miss anything. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties. We're still learning, you know, the process. Oh, she said it's going in and out. Okay. All right. All right. So we just like cut off Instagram.
No, Instagram's
Oh, Instagram's still going. Can we see the things?
You can see everything.
All right. But just want to make sure. I want to make sure we don't leave out those people over here on Instagram,
We won't.
like we did last week. So, anyways, let's go back to, you know, people failing, saying that they're failing because you are a chef and you didn't get me the job. You understand me? I say, like, all right, to the point where, like me, I say, if you're a chef and I'm a chef too, or I'm an apprentice chef, I'm gonna need a job. You would say that I stopped your goal from going through because, oh, thank you, Chelsea. Good, perfect. So you would say I would stop you from getting where you need to be because I didn't help you. Which in all actuality, that's not it. Maybe you don't have the time to sit down and teach.
Okay.
Or maybe you don't have wherewithal to hire somebody else right now. But
Okay.
people have to just understand that. But some people would say, but well, them know me and them couldn't tell me say I could get a job with them and they just don't help me. No, that in a sense is also self-sabotage because you don't want to step out and do anything for yourself. You're waiting for a handout.
Yeah, to me, if you, we look at the bigger picture that you and yourself is not ready for whatever it is.
Okay, that's fair.
No,
Because there's a time and place. So
Of
everybody
course.
knows when they're ready. It's ready on when their time is when it is.
some people not even ready at all.
Some people not ready
They-
at all,
they-
but they
they-
would still blame you for
Of course,
you
because-
not showing them the way.
All right, like this one guy I know. You know, he used to work a couple different jobs, and for every different job, he said that he quits. Oh, I quit that job. I can't do it no more.
Why?
He just can't do no more. But come to find out, he got fired, and he's on the verge of getting fired again.
Oh,
it's
so-
like he's blaming. So he's doing something wrong.
But not really owning up to it, not taking accountability
Yes, like
for
Jan said.
yeah. So you're not taking accountability for the fact that things
It's
are
you.
going wrong in your life, but you can't see it's everybody else's fault, but
Yeah.
your own.
So he got fired because whatever he did, but he's blaming everybody. But he's blaming everybody else.
Of
It's not
course.
himself.
Of course, because why not? Why not blame somebody else? Because you don't want in yourself to say, well, it's because I wasn't ready or because I didn't have the mental capacity to even venture out and do even one thing that I said I wanted
You're
to
lazy.
do. Well, okay.
You don't want to work. You
All
don't
right.
want to do nothing.
Okay, so let's go back to self-sabotage in a sense of like, say you have a goal in life and you need to reach it, but you're talking yourself out of it. How do we deal with such things like that?
I mean, how you talk yourself.
In your own experience,
what you mean you talk yourself out of it?
You talk yourself out of it. Like, you talk yourself out of starting a new business. You talk yourself out of going to the gym. You talk yourself out of, because self-sabotage is not just about what you like, going to work or not getting the perfect job that you want. It's also about your discipline. Everything that you want to do, you decide that, you know what, this is not the year for it. This is not the month for it. This is not the week, the day. You know what I'm saying? The hour, like that. So how do you get away from a self-sabotaging mentality to say, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and forget if I fail or if I win?
You need positive people around you.
You need positive people. But what about you in yourself?
Me, myself, I'm going to push every day. You're
going to push. Let me ask you as a business owner now. But you've always ran a business, right?
Yeah.
But what made you not step out on faith? Then I would say that. In all these years that you were a business owner.
What made me not step out? I think of the bigger picture at the end of the day. Me personally.
That's the one right there.
People suffer from
imposter syndrome.
Okay.
Absolutely, Jan.
Right.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry. Instagram. I know I'm trying to keep up with both comments and whoever joined in and everything. But in the future, please, I'm asking you guys, can we please subscribe to the YouTube channel? No, the reason why, because the back and forth and
it's really choppy. It makes our sound real choppy.
Like Instagram's a little bit behind on the audio, probably the video also. Like now it's frozen, but I'm not sure if you guys see what's going on.
Right. We just need to know. Somebody could let us know if they can see.
Hey Courtney, how you doing?
Anyway, so for
sorry,
you, I said yes.
I look at the bigger picture. At the end of the day, I got family. Kids.
That was not the question I asked you, though, sir. The question was, as a business owner in the past, why didn't you push forward to doing your business solely rather than be working 9 to 5 at somebody else's job?
The reason why, because I got kids.
So it goes back to providing.
I gotta think of the bigger picture.
So basically, you'd rather do the 9 to 5 than actually step out on something that will be yours, that you could work on yours, because of the fear of. Is it the fear of failing?
It's not a fear of failing. It's the fact that the landlord need that money at the end of the day.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So do you think that if you did it on your own, you wouldn't make it?
No, if I did it on my own, like I said, nobody get up in the right mind and say I'm going to open a business. So I'm going to stop working, right?
Some people do it.
No, listen, I'm going to stop working and just focus on this business. Now, if you do that now, you don't have no income or nothing else that's coming in, right? How would it work that you have kids you got to take care of, you got your bills you got to pay or whatever? If me personally, I was a single person, I don't got nobody,
right?
I would have stepped in my car for like a whole year or 2 years just to get where I need to get. Yes.
Right. Okay.
I would have done that, but like I said, you got to look at the way where, what do you have to lose at the end of the day?
If you go to a 9 to 5?
If you go to a 9 to 5.
Your job.
No, there you go.
Your job. Because no job is guaranteed. So.
No, just over broke.
Right.
You know? But like I said, it's a sticky thing. It's very sticky. Like
so
I
it's
said,
catch-22.
It's catch-22 because at the end of the day, like everybody started a business is more than one person. It's not just one person by itself.
Okay, so you're saying one person can't build their own business.
One person can't build their own business and expect not to do nothing.
Do y'all think so? I want to hear from y'all for real quick. Like, I just want to know if y'all think that one person cannot. Hey, Brina. Hey, Carisha. Carisha said fear of failing can hinder somebody from starting. I would say that too, because I don't have enough self-confidence in me in order to say I'm going to stop doing what I love doing.
Why?
Huh?
Why is that?
Self-confidence? Lacking of self-confidence?
But let me ask you a question, right? Like I said, you gotta look at this.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna stop you real quick.
Yes.
Let me stop you. Why I'm gonna stop you right quick? Because you just said to me that what did you say a while ago about failing? Like, if I said failing can hinder you, right? Mm-hmm. And then you said no, it shouldn't, right? But why didn't you start when you needed to start? Are you saying that you didn't start because you needed time?
Yeah, No,
or the 9 to 5 was so much better than actually starting your stuff. Why didn't you start? So I want to know. Was it failing?
No. Why didn't I start?
Why didn't you start?
Why didn't I start?
Yeah.
Because guaranteed money is better than gambling. When you have things you got to take care of at the end of the day.
So here we go back to self-sabotaging ourselves.
No,
Because
but
that is absolutely it.
Let me ask you a question, right? If you say, you know what, I ain't going to work, I'm going to focus on my business.
Hey, Tanya.
Now, you focus on your business now. You have a game plan. This is what it is. But yet you have rent, mortgage, you have kids, you got food you got to buy, you got to do all these things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you stop what you're doing to say, you know what, I'm going to forget the guaranteed money and go over here and gamble 50-50?
No, and that's why it's self-sabotaging, because you're thinking, like Christian said, lack of knowledge and good resources.
Okay.
Right?
You
Because
need help.
You need help. Right. I get that. And you also need somebody in your corner that's pushing
Yes.
you. Right?
And somebody to help pay them bills.
And somebody to help pay the bills, of course. But I'm saying to you is the fear of failing could have been something where you could be like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna start this year. Every year it's the same thing. Somebody's gonna be like, oh, how your little business going? And then that's another jab to your integrity, because they're like, you know, my business ain't up. Okay. You know, my business not up. You know, I'm not getting what I need in order to do the things that I need. I'm still getting up and going to work, going hard at a 9 to 5 every single day for a job that I hate more times, but because the bills need to be paid. So now let me ask you, as a complete business owner now, you don't clock nobody's clock now.
Shh, don't talk too loud, the kids here.
Oh, well, I mean, them kids should be sleep. But anyways, you're not clocking nobody. You're not doing no 9 to 5 no more. What changed within the time? Yes, it's absolutely, having a good support system is also major key. Good. Yes, that's a good point.
Okay.
Jayan. But the thing about it is, why did you decide that now in the last, what was it, the end of the last 5-6 months?
Yeah, 5 months.
You decide that, you know what, I no longer want to clock somebody's clock. I'm going to do this full time.
It was a guaranteed opportunity to knock.
It was a guaranteed opportunity to knock.
It was a guaranteed opportunity to knock. I didn't have to gamble.
Okay. All right. Sabrina said, "Me no business minded. Me love sure money my thing there, but pick up all the entrepreneurs them still." Yeah. No, that's true. I get that. True. I get that 100%. Sure money is safe money. I would say. It is
all day.
Right? But still big up to all of us that still do it.
Instagram, can you guys type a comment? I'm not sure if we froze or
I think the last
still
person
working.
I think Courtney texted hey with a heart. So I don't know. I bet that was the last one, so I really don't know. But somebody else just joined, so I'm assuming they can hear.
Okay, but I just want to make sure, because if you go, it's still saying one person, so I'm not sure if it froze or
it probably froze. I don't know what it says 2 now, so I don't really know. But right. So back to what I was saying, you chose because you said it was a guaranteed option for you.
It was guaranteed.
But why go in it full fledged?
It was
you could have, but still though, you still could have worked because you're a chef. You still could have worked. They could still hear and see. Okay. All right. Thank you, Courtney. You said that you are a chef, right?
Okay.
But you also worked a 9 to 5 at a very lucrative job.
Yes.
At a very safe and nice job.
Yes.
With cushy comforts.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But you chose to do this 100% after about a couple of weeks. You were on a medical leave for 6 weeks, right?
Yes.
And in those 6 weeks, you said, let's try a thing.
Yeah.
And to try the thing, it was good.
Yeah, and like I said, when we both went, I saw a guarantee at the end of the day. And I saw the big picture.
Yeah.
Okay, 6 weeks. I got 6 weeks to figure it out.
Yeah.
And the 6 weeks we went inside there and we did what we had to do. It was guaranteed. We still booked up until March.
Yeah, we
April.
are. Chelsea said you have to have faith in your ability. Absolutely.
Of course, all day. So when I say guarantee, right now we booked up until March, April.
Right.
So that's like what? Almost, close to counting on a year.
Yeah.
So when I mean that's guaranteed, at the end of the day, I know what I'm serving. I'm serving great food.
No, yes you do.
I'm serving great food. So if I'm serving great food, I'm saying to myself, shit, well then.
So you have faith in your ability to do it. But you that same faith should have been around 5 years ago when you started K's Delight Bistro. all we did was cater, though. We didn't do the whole let's serve in a restaurant type stuff. Why? Because you said, and I quote, it was safe money at the end because you needed them bills to be paid. And that's where it goes back to that's what I'm saying. People self-sabotage themselves into thinking that the bills always need to be paid. Okay. Right? The kids got to eat. You got to eat. The car, of course, you know, every week I'm going to say this because your car is your biggest hater. So, of course, you got to make sure that all that stuff is done. So in yourself, you're dimming your light every single time that you say, I'm going to try again next year. Every time you say that.
Isn't that the right time?
Yeah, but that's dimming your light and making you less focused on the things. A lot of people don't start their business till 5, 6, 7, 10 years later. And you're like, nothing happened before it's time. Yes. Absolutely. And I believe that 100%. But certain things, if you had the right frame of mind and the right people in your corner, timing is everything, though. Yes, I get that, Carisha. I get that. But I'm saying how our mind is programmed to work against us is crazy.
It's guaranteed. Like I said, our mind is, and okay, so like this, going back to probably something we were talking about on the earlier topics, that at the end of the day, us being adults now, we know that we got responsibilities.
Right.
Now.
Right.
So guess what? We can't gamble at 50-50 at the end of the day.
That is true.
So when you say self-sabotage and this and that, you gotta look at both ways. Like, are we gonna gamble as an adult? Like, when we was kids, we ain't care.
Right.
Everything was done. We was good.
Right.
So guess what? Well, I don't gotta do this. I don't gotta do that. But now, you gotta make sure that sure money compared to gambling. Yeah. When you go play them slots in Atlantic City, last $50. What you gonna do? You gonna be like, man, I'm gonna get back home.
No, remember when we had that last $5 and I hit that jackpot at 125? Okay, because we ate steak for dinner that night. Okay, I don't know. But God came in the clutch with that one. I don't know if we should add God with the gambling. Probably not.
Be mindful is the key, of course, Chelsea. Yeah. Yes, definitely be mindful.
Yeah.
And when you say being mindful, what do you mean? When you say being mindful is the key?
Yeah. Type that and let us know.
Let me know exactly what you mean on being mindful.
Yeah. All right.
But it's like I said, nobody want to gamble as an adult.
Okay.
Especially when you got like important responsibilities at the end of the day. Like, everybody's depending on you.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
And nobody gambling. Now, if you got 3 or 4 people or your partner or somebody say, hey, let's do this and go full-fledged, then yeah, if one fall, the other one did pick up the slack.
Right. Okay. This is another thing too, because you have always said that one person has to work. One person has. My cousin had told me that one time. He said one person has to guarantee health insurance and a safe job. Other person can go ahead and work on the business. But in terms of keeping the house, somebody has to go to work. And I agree with that. All right. So let's move on to overthinking. Because all I do is overthink. Okay.
She was born overthinking.
Overthinking is my middle name. Like, for real, for real. So here's the definition. To think too much about something, to put too much time into something about or analyzing something in a way that is more harmful than helpful. Also, imagining the worst case scenario or outcome, following your worries out of the present moment and into an unchangeable past or unforeseeable future. I could say that Tanya said overthinking is a Gemini thing. It absolutely is.
Very much so.
No, but come on, Tanya. Is it to the point where we live in our heads for real? Like, we are always trying to figure out what's the next thing to make something. And granted, not in that moment, nothing changes. Nothing changes in that moment. But guess what?
Go ahead. I'm listening. Guess what?
But guess what? It's gonna overthink in my head. Serena said, yes, that's me. While hubby's the businessman, I am the safe and sure money when it comes to insurance, etc.
There you go.
So I totally understand. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, that's supposed to go.
Because that's why you have a help meet. Like, somebody's going to meet you where you are and help you out. That's what we're going to do, you know? But go ahead.
What Katana says is a Gemini thing.
Well, good. Cynthia said it's not just a Gemini thing, because she overthinks too. It's a blessing and a curse.
Listen, Cynthia, you're supposed to be a Gemini. You just didn't know it. You were supposed to be a Gemini.
Leave that girl alone.
Listen, Geminis, that two-face, y'all always going back and forth at the end of the day.
We warring in our minds.
For what? With who?
No, ourselves.
For what?
Oh my God! Listen, the thing about it is, we wanna if something not going right, we wanna make sure it's right. We gonna make scenarios in our head and figure out like what we gonna try to do, even though in the moment nothing changes. Ain't nothing changing while we thinking about it. Renee said, "Don't stop." All right, Chelsea said, "Bills and family come first, but you set yourself up for success, knowing when to step out on faith and having a great support system." I love that. That is
Listen,
absolutely true.
As you can see, there's a lot of Geminis in here today.
First of all,
you know,
not too much on us.
Cynthia,
Not
Aquarius,
too much on us.
yes, but you're a true Gemini. I'm just saying. But
All right, Jay said, "Me no overthink nothing. If it's not life or death, life goes on." No,
I
I
like
felt
that.
that.
And that's how it's
and
supposed to
this
go.
is him over here. Like, he be like, I'll be waking up in the middle of the night, and this man turn around like, "Babe, go sleep." And I'm like, I'm trying to, but the sleep's not coming because my mind is constantly racing about things that I cannot. He always says, "Can you change it? Is it going to change right now while you're laying here in this bed?" And I'm like, no. But it doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't matter. I'm always going to overthink. It's my middle name, for real. But overthinking and self-sabotage walk hand in hand. It
is. When's your birthday, Jan? I want to know.
Jan is a...
You got to be a Cancer. Please.
She is not.
Please. You
She is not. Hey,
you were supposed to be a
come on
Cancer.
for that. Come on for that. Listen, all I'm saying is overthinking we live in our heads, man. Overthinking is a thing where you think that everything is falling down on your head. It's worrying. It walks hand in hand with worry.
All right,
even though the Bible said not to worry.
Okay.
That is my biggest
Do you think that
challenge.
Do you think it's a mental issue? Honestly speaking.
Is it?
Do you, like, you thinking and worrying about certain stuff that cannot be changed? Is that a mental issue? I need like some comments on that. Is that mentally or what?
All right. Marcia said, "I understand that, KK. I will still work at 9 to 5 while still running a cleaning business. And shout outs to you for that cleaning business, okay?"
Is it mental health?
It could be. It possibly could be. Because
Okay.
that could lead to depression too, if you think about it.
Yes.
You know?
It's a woman thing?
So we say it's a woman thing.
No, trust me. I promise it's not a woman thing.
No, I've spoke to somebody the other day, said that he stays up and kind of overthinks too. And I said to him, I was like, I thought it was just me, because I never knew like that was like a thing for everybody. I just thought it was me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Shep said it's balance, definitely not mental illness.
Well, but I'm asking that question, right? If it cannot be fixed right then and there, right? Why think about it? For every problem, there's a solution.
Yeah, but in my head, the solutions are running around in my head. Oh, I think it's based on experiences and trauma. That's a good one too.
Okay.
That's a really good one.
Definitely.
Overthinking or thinking the worst
It's
to
not a
come.
mental issue. I'm an overthinker.
And just like and I just like want things the way that I want them.
You were supposed to be a Gemini also.
You leave her alone. Leave her alone. Everybody can be a Gemini on this platform tonight. Leave her alone. Anyways, Sin says she don't think it's a mental illness. I don't think so either. But I do agree with Jan saying I think it's based on experiences and trauma.
Okay.
But I feel like the trauma comes from not saying that the person that I'm not saying that you're not a great provider, but for me in my head I just feel like we've had better days.
But let me ask you, since you're a person, like, you guys could also comment in, since you're a person that know that you worry a lot, how are you trying to fix it? Let's ask that question. Like what are we doing to try to fix it?
I don't know. I've been trying to work on it.
I think people overthink.
But Jane said, I think people who overthink based on their experiences and the failures that occurred, so they keep thinking, how do I protect myself and how do I protect my mind so they don't think about all case scenario. Wow. Sabrina said, I just think it's always wanting things to be okay at the end of the day with your family and yourself, etc. I think that's what it is. It's an opportunity that came at the right time. Yeah, absolutely, Marsha. But let's go back to, I feel like that's what it is. I feel like, how do you, like, for me, I worry about money or the lack of money.
Okay.
Or like I also worry about what people are going to think, but how would I Let me see.
We don't want to admit it.
How would I? I don't know. Maybe it's just my mind always thinking about some crap going on in my head.
Me, I'm just trying to figure out how everything could take care of itself at the end of the day without me doing anything, if that makes sense.
That makes sense.
You
but
know?
It's the same thing we're doing. It's just it comes with a lot of loops and turns in our head.
But like I said, for every problem, there's a solution.
Okay, Sabrina says she worried about her kids.
Okay, but that's different. You know,
Right.
like when it comes to certain things, like what do you mean worrying? When it comes to like something that you know you cannot fix or you cannot change, why do you worry about it? Why do you think about it? Like, why are we gonna try and sit here lose sleep over something you know you cannot fix? 1 + 1 is how much?
It's 2,
2 times 2 is how much?
4.
Okay, so
I don't know why he asking me math because
no, but I'm just saying though, you see how quick and simple that was, right? If you know that you cannot fix certain things, it's like, why, like, just leave it alone.
Yeah, but it's sound good and well for you because that's how you've been coping with your life. Me, I feel like no, it has to overthink and take. Like I overthink to the point it take over my sleep.
Very much so.
Take over my sleep. I can go to sleep fine, and get up and go bathroom and come back and start thinking about the most randomest crap, and that will sit in my head. And you know, more time, God wake me up and I go pray.
And
I go downstairs.
better, right?
And then I anoint everything and I just go back to sleep because I guess that's what they call the witching hour. So you get up and you pray. You try to pray off not thinking about whatever is going on, and it can take a while
Just like
for me to go
Candy
back
said,
to
that's
sleep.
me.
She said, oh man, that's me. Of course, because we go through so much in our minds trying to fight. And like I said, it can lead to depression because you're thinking you're not doing everything the way how you're supposed to be doing it based on how everybody else's life is going.
I feel you, but like I said, what she said, I think that
Courtney said, I think that's what makes us all unique. We cope differently. Absolutely.
yes, we do, but
It's like Shep said, it's carefree versus overthinkers. You're a carefree person. You don't think about stuff like that. Your mind is business minded. So your time that you think is in the daytime. You're always finding a way.
No, I went to bed at 6 o'clock the other morning.
I mean, because you're trying to fix the podcast. This is something that's going to reach out to people, of course. But in your daytime, you spend a lot of daytime hours and waking hours in the vault of your mind thinking about what you can do. So we still overthink.
Okay.
You still overthink. Mine just take over my sleep
Well, don't
and
be
take over
taking
my time. Him sleep like a baby.
Why
no
not?
matter what. Sleep like a baby.
Listen.
But my overthinking happens at night. His overthinking happens in the day. So we all do a little overthinking. Sometimes we just don't talk about it.
And guess
Or
what?
sometimes it doesn't show. But me, it shows on me because I wear my emotions on my sleeve. So everybody knows when something's going on. Even when nothing not going in my mind, something is party always I keep it on my mind. There's always something going on in here.
Well, we need to sit down and that's something that we need to work on.
Something we need to work on. Absolutely.
You know? Definitely, because it don't make sense to lose sleep, you know. And if something that you cannot fix or right then and there, it don't make sense to lose sleep.
Same thing
over
I
it.
talk about. He's just so eager to tell you that it shouldn't lose sleep over it.
No, well, let's all work. Let's work on it together.
Yeah.
So trauma
Okay.
she said over there.
Okay. Oh, she said trauma does play a part in my overthinking. I'm learning to try and not let it get the best of me, but it's definitely a struggle. Absolutely. Courtney said my overthinking comes at night as well, but I think that's because I'm so caught up in everything else in the day. When my mind does settle at night, it just wanders. Oh my God, that is absolutely it's exactly what I'm saying. And I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's a woman thing, a man thing. I don't know. I just know that when your mind shuts off in the night, like your downtime in the darkness, the quiet, and that's when the devil play on you though.
Well, guess what?
But let me finish. That's when the devil play with you, because in your mind he starts, like they always say, is that he can't read your mind, but he can put thoughts into your head. You understand what I'm saying? That gets you all bundled up, and you start thinking about stuff from 2 years ago that you didn't do or that you did do. It's just like, it's a lot, and it's a constant struggle, and we struggle through that. I struggle through that every night. No matter the time I'm up, I go to the bathroom and that's it. It's very rare that I just go back in the bed and fall asleep.
We can stop drinking water after hours.
All right, well, we still have to drink water still. All right. So my chef said women do multiplication, men do addition. Like my wife cook for today and tomorrow. Me, I'm cooking enough for today. She planned ABC. Me just like make it go.
AB?
But it's a balance because if you have a partner and your partner's there with you, somebody has to kind of like balance the scale, right? Balance the equilibrium. Like you can't just have you can't just have one overthinker and not a carefree thinker. Both of you can't be overthinkers. Me don't know how that relationship would have worked.
Well, guys, I guess a Pinky and the Brain, but Pinky was always different.
Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah.
Pinky and the Brain. Pinky was the genius.
No, you're right.
Brain is the overthinker. There
you're
was
right.
a balance in that. Everything in the yin and yang of things. We knew he was insane. But guess what? Pinky was his supportive partner that no matter what, he asked him the same question every night. Pinky, what are we going to do today? We're going to try to take over the world, right?
Yes.
He was insane, but Pinky was his supportive partner. You understand what I'm saying? All right, so Jan said this is why you have to be careful. I can't see. Roll it down like a bit.
With the partner you chose.
Wait, I can't see it. Let me go. I'm sorry. This is why you have to be careful with the partner you choose because you need that balance. And like K balances you because he's chill and you're overthinker, having a supportive and good partner. Honestly, that's exactly what we need. Because my Edmod, it's a balance. Me and my husband cannot be the same. No, absolutely not. Everybody cannot be the same. It cannot. And like she said, it's the idle hours.
Yeah, well, listen, you're right.
Thank you. I just want listen.
You need to go to
you
bed,
know
man.
how hard it is to try to talk to a carefree person about things. He's like, well, babe, just go to sleep. That's not how it works. Like my mind just don't shut up because you tell it to go to sleep. I gotta be dead tired to be sleep. If not, my mind is running. He's like, babe, you all right? Go sleep. No, that's not how that works. I need to be able to balance out myself. Like
that's from here, the balance.
Yeah, but you gotta sleep. I'm gonna need somebody to talk to. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's really hard.
Okay.
So that's
and I'm here to help.
And you are here to help. Thank you so much.
But you gotta go to bed though.
I should go to bed. Absolutely. All right. So how do we move past our self-sabotaging ways to make things happen for us? How do you think?
Ask them.
I'll ask y'all. How do you think we can move past our self-sabotaging ways to make things happen? Are we speaking life? Are we praying? Are we reading the Bible? Like, what are y'all meditating? Like, what is your thing? Are y'all doing mantras? Because I can't say for everybody else, but for me in my house, we serve the Lord over here. So, for me, I'm praying about working on myself. Worry is my biggest struggle. Sabrina said affirmations for me. And I probably need to write that down and get that in my head too. You know what I'm saying? Something that gives me motivation versus just like thinking and worrying about it. We want to make sure we find a way to help each other. And that's what I want 2024 to be. Jan said, first off, building on your faith. Absolutely. Like true. Putting God's in the midst of everything that you do or whoever y'all serve, I don't know, but for me and mine, yet again, we serve God over here. So that's who I want to be in the midst of it. Like I ask God, I'm like, live here for free, live here all the time, because I want to make sure that everything that we need to do is gets done in his time. And you know what I'm saying, like for us, what is for us will always be for us.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? But in my mind, I would still overthink till the cows come home. And I don't know why. Like, I think that's what it is. I need to build on my faith and stop worrying about stuff. Renee said, I used to overthink very often. At 40, I went through several tragedies back to back, and I grew a F it button. Got it? I all of a sudden decided I was not going to allow everything to disrupt my peace. Pray. That's it right there.
Peace? I preach peace every day.
Oh God. Here it is, man.
Listen, peace is everything.
Absolutely.
No make a difference what's going on. The world could be blowing up. You can't die anyway if the world's gonna blow up. So be at peace. Why worry about it? There you go. Why worry about it if you could be at peace? You hear this, man? Love saying why worry about it when you can be at peace. I know be everything is just so, and I think everybody go through it, and it's a mindset. Absolutely.
He said, it's changed me. It's changed my mentality more than I thought it would. I used to think to be so negative, and writing down my affirmations, I look at life so much differently, and I have achieved a lot of my changing mindset.
She gotta be a Cancer because she has
She is a Cancer.
She has don't care attitude.
I hear a big friend. I hear a big friend from a long time. Don't even start that. But anyways, you know, see, when I was in my 20s, right? I don't know. I think I've always never really cared about what people thought. I never did, right? But you see, when I turned 30, I really didn't care anymore. I really could care less what people thought. I just didn't care. But I get what Renee was saying, that when she turned 40 and so many things started to happen and she realized that, you know what? F this. I can't do anything about it. So guess what? I'm going to just move the way that I move, right? Mm-hmm. When I turned 30, it was like that. My sister called me and she said, why you didn't tell me that you just have a don't care attitude when you turn 30? I was like, girl, I've always had that attitude. It's just added to it when I got to 30. You understand what I'm saying? So I guess it grows in your maturity level. But for some people, it probably don't. It probably don't. It probably just goes in, I don't know. Krisha said, prayer is the key in the midst of it all. I'm this midnight hours are the time to get that peace from God. Why worry when you can pray? Amen.
Prayer works. I tell you,
amen.
Peace and pray. That's a new thing. Peace and pray.
You know what? I'm gonna try to adopt that. Peace and prayer, and we gonna have to work it out. We have to work it out, because when I tell you, this mind is ate up. It's ate up, honey.
It ain't that bad.
It's ate up because I be trying to not overthink. I be like, God, please let me go back to sleep. God, please just let me go back to sleep. And in that time, I get the sweetest sleep. So I guess I need to pray before I go to bed. Like, really pray. Because when I get up and go to the bathroom, jeez, Lord have mercy, it be everything to put me back to sleep. My kids could be ready and getting up for school at 6 o'clock. That's the time I'm trying to close my eyes. And them kids coming to wake me up at 6:30 like, Mom, we're ready. And I'm hitting deep sleep at 6:30. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, so Jan said, okay, so we're going to challenge you carrying next podcast. I want to see what happens.
That could work. I like that. I like that. 2024
all right,
affirmation,
Jan. I just got a challenge, and I really have to. So 2024 affirmation, peace and prayer, my sister. Absolutely, Kareem. Yeah, I got you. I got you, Jan. I'm gonna, yeah. It's peace and prayer. Peace and prayer. Everybody, peace and prayer. Bop bop, Jan. I like the challenge. I love it. Like, I'm gonna do it. I accept the challenge.
Okay.
And him would tell her, cause him love tell my business.
She talks a lot.
And me, I tell her, come to me, I tell the people them. Cause you will come here and say, well, she never do what she's supposed to do.
Accountability.
My accountability partner is this man over here. Okay. Had me drinking water. Thirsty like what?
That's the first.
Yeah, so you're wicked. You say you about to tell my business now. You say you about to tell my business now.
Who, me? Nah, don't do it.
Don't tell my business. But just set the sip, come a thirst, you know. He's a wicked man.
It's getting hot. That's what it is.
It's getting spicy. This is a good conversation. I want to help my peoples out here because it's hard. It's hard out here.
It is. No,
it's really hard, especially struggling in your mind is really hard. Since I think positive thoughts with positive energy, and the universe will bring it back to you. That's power in the tongue. Okay, because we know you went to church, Sin. Okay, I love that. Peace and prayer. I love that. See, everybody, that is our 2024 affirmation. Peace and prayer.
Instagram. I'm not sure if you guys are typing or not. Please just say hey, so I can make sure that you guys are hearing the same thing that's going on.
They are. I think they are. They're there. So it's like Candy. Peace and prayer. Courtney. Peace and prayer. Okay, everybody. Peace and prayer for 2024. Wait, they said wait. Yes, I noticed the wine is clear.
Yes, she has wine. God didn't touch it yet. That's why it didn't turn red.
Jesus. Yes, what I tell you. Why, Carisha? The wine is clear because it's water. Listen, I am trying to do better. I have not had no sugar. How much days now?
It's been
3 days.
3 days.
3 days.
I'll
That's
say
nice.
4 days. 4 days.
No, I have no sugar. Beer, water, may I drink?
No, listen, God didn't touch it yet. That's why. But don't worry, I'll touch it tonight.
You saw you enough? Stop telling my business. But anyways, I just want to make sure that we're helping each other. And like I said, this podcast is to help people who don't feel like they're getting the help they need from the people that are around them. That's what we really want this podcast to be about. Like, this is an open forum. We want people to be like, okay, yeah.
Yes. Please spread the word. Just come and lay it out, you know? We're here to listen and converse, and we're not here to judge. You know,
Shep said you can definitely sleep peacefully when your partner pray for you before bed.
I guess that's some sleep good.
Oh yeah, because I'm always praying. This man drawing bricks, sleep. Shep, did you just ask if I was pregnant?
Well, you just
because I drank. You know what, Shep? Go do something. Go find something to do. But not talk to you no more.
Well, you pregnant? That's the next topic. We're gonna get to that.
There
next.
is no topic. I don't know why you on this people ear line like this. Oh, Kersha says she sleep nice.
Listen, Shep over there praying.
Shep over there praying.
Praying. I like that.
Shep over there praying, but we definitely need to. See, we must tell KK for business. We're not supposed. He do too much out here, just doing the most. Anyways, so this topic of overthinking and oversharing, I just want, and self-sabotage, I just want to know if you guys got anything from it. I would really appreciate your feedback. I know the ones that have been commenting, but I just want to make sure that on every platform, everybody, understands. Like, I just want to, reach
out. Make sure that we all are, what's the word? Let me see. Make sure we are receiving it and find a way to fix it.
Yeah.
Like I said, whatever is going, like I said, it's 2024. Listen, sometimes you might be going through something. Whatever you're going through, you don't want to talk to nobody about it. Listen, don't hold it in. Just let it out and say, when you talk to someone about it, it's much better. It's a relief.
But be careful who you tell everybody.
Be careful who you tell.
Right.
You can tell all to God, but
sometimes you need a human. You need somebody to hug you for real.
A hug, sure.
Yeah. Somebody you shoulder you can really cry on for real. Not nothing. Yeah.
I think we all need
some type of support.
I think we all need that. Like I said. Don't be afraid when it's call someone like, yo, listen, I'm going through some stuff. I need to talk.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be enough, just a good conversation where you can really get it out and say, you know what, yes.
Yeah. Because in all honesty, I always say we are always just one snap away from being either in an insane house, prison, or dead. Honestly. That's so, you just want to make sure you find somebody that you can speak to, because like I said, overthinking can lead to depression. You're overthinking of lots of things. It depresses you. It's just it could be really hard. And all fun and jokes aside, like we really need somebody to talk to, in a sense where you have to feel like, okay, at least if I talk to this person, there's no judgment, or maybe this person can relate to the stuff that I'm going through.
Yeah, and that's what we're here for, and that's what's up. I like that.
Yeah, we just need to be able to, and it could be anybody. It could be a really young teenager who could handle some pressure of just you talking to them, because you never know. It's just about maturity. It's not about age. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what someone's going through.
You never know what someone's going through.
Yeah. And just the testimony of telling somebody that, hey, I overthink. Somebody would be like, dang, I overthink too. Like, yo, like, what do you think about, like, how can we make it different? Like, what can we do? And so many people just told us the affirmation of 2024 is peace and prayer. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you never know, who's watching or who's even listening to your conversations in terms of that. And when you sit down and you're talking to somebody and somebody just come over to you and be like, oh my God, I was going through this and I didn't know how to work it out, or I didn't know, but then look at God sending you over here to say something to me about it.
And that happens a lot.
It does.
That's why some people's all grumpy and just look mean. Like why? Like, come on, you never know.
Yeah, that's true.
And like I said, and now you see why. So my thing is that when I go somewhere, I'm always talking. My kids will tell me, like, Daddy, you talk too much. Really? Not too much on me now. So
one of them get it.
so so I'm a person. I like to talk to people. I can see how they doing, what's going on, and just by conversation alone, my kids be like, "Do you know him?" I'm like, "No." Y'all was talking for a long time, so I'm like, "No," but sometimes people need people to talk to.
They do.
And that 5-10 minutes that I sit down and talk to that person is like when I walk off, it's like they feel so relief.
True.
True. Just by a 10-second conversation, just by a minute conversation.
Right.
And that's what we need.
Yeah.
That's like that few little seconds or a minute.
Right.
Hey, good morning. How you doing?
Right. And always listen to your mind. I feel like God be dropping gems in our spirit to say something to somebody. Just saying good morning makes anybody's day.
Yeah.
Or saying hello, goodbye, can make somebody's day. Like people be like, "Yo, I didn't even know that you saw me. I didn't even know I was even like in this moment," because you're so caught up in the stuff that's going on in your head. So it's just it don't never hurt to just be nice to somebody for 2 seconds. You're just saying hello, hi, how are you doing?
It helps.
It really do.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
be nice, be kind, and if you can't be any of those things, just shut up.
Yeah, keep it to yourself.
Keep it to yourself. Because
Because
people out there really are going through some stuff, like mentally going through some stuff. You wake up every day and somebody's off the earth. They under the ground, and you can't really like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just like, wow, I just saw this person last week.
Versatile, what's up? I still need you. Need some pictures. Yes, Versatile. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like not everybody made it to see 2024.
That's true.
So we need to be graceful, give grace to people, and be thankful. I'm not saying if you have aught against somebody, you just kind of like either you forgive them and you just move out their life, or you forgive them and stay. It's just really up to you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but I don't know.
Self-sabotage, overthinking. That's something we're gonna work on also.
Yeah.
If you know someone that needs help, don't judge them. Just help them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if you're a person that needs help, reach out.
Right.
Definitely reach out and ask for help.
Right.
They say a closed mouth don't get fed.
True.
So I think we
even
all
if you
should-
just want to talk.
And guess what? That's what
I
we
don't
got
be on the
ears.
phone. I don't be on the phone, but you text me, send me a voice note. I ain't gonna sit on no phone and listen to no conversation now.
She's working on that, okay? Please.
Hey, listen.
She's working on it.
Me
She's
and God
working on
still, okay?
it.
But if you text me and say, hey, I need this, I need to talk about something, I'm gonna ask you what's up, because something like the other day we had somebody come over, her and her daughter, and just coming in to sit down and talk to us, she was just like, you don't know how much this helps. Just sitting down and just talking, getting a different perspective from somebody else is amazing.
And we are here. Like I said, you don't know us too much, but like I said, we're just here to just open up what we got, and this is the platform that we have.
And use what we got.
Because
if we always sitting here having conversations with ourselves and ain't nobody else listening, we ain't doing nothing, because it's just we trying to help each other, and then not realizing that we could help other people out here too. Just having these conversations and trying to figure out what can we do to make things better for ourselves
and for others.
But what you need to remember in self-sabotage and overthinking. I appreciate y'all transparency. Y'all def helping us through this platform. Thank you, Carisha.
Good, Carisha.
Absolutely. In this also, when we think about, I just lost my train of thoughts. But in this, in what we were thinking about self-sabotage and overthinking, we have to figure out how to pull ourselves up and out of it.
Yes, definitely.
Pull ourselves up and out of it. So prayer and peace. Pick ourselves up and try to get on the other side. Don't have that fear. If you want to start a business, you ask God, you talk to God and find out when is it your time to step out on faith to do it 100%.
And wisdom.
And wisdom, absolutely. Because you want to make sure that we're doing it the right way. We're not just quitting our 9 to 5 and then going broke and going homeless. Because we got to be smart about it, right?
And then you're going to blame yourself that it failed, because, no, it's never a failure. It's always a lesson learned. You're learning, you know?
It is a lesson.
Go back to the drawing board
and try again.
See what you did wrong. How could you fix it? How could you make it better? And then you move forward. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, the first time you try something doesn't work out, you learn. You know, and just keep doing it until you get it right.
Absolutely. Timing is everything. Yep. Renee said, and if someone is too ashamed to ask for help, ask anonymously. Don't hold it in. That's like poison you're holding inside your body. Absolutely. Because you are the only one sitting there suffering.
Yeah.
You're the only one in there
so
suffering. Like if you're sick and you have nobody around you, you're just going to sit there and until the end. Like because you're not telling anybody that you're sick.
Yeah.
And we're all a little sick. Honestly, if you think about it, it might not be medically.
We all got something wrong.
But we always got something. We all got something wrong with us. Something that we suffer with. Something that we are struggling with. And so we just need to figure out how to have this conversation. Like I said, not with everybody. You in yourself have to have the spirit of discernment to see who you can talk to about your situation. Not just talking to people just because you can talk to people. Or because you talk to people, everybody who has an ear to listen.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? That's not how it works. You find somebody that you trust enough to be like, you know what? I need to be able to. And don't tell everybody your dreams. Don't tell everybody your next move. Your next move should be between you and God. Honestly.
That's when you sabotage yourself.
When it's.
But it's a blessing and a curse.
It is. It is.
Because you talking, like, you know something, I've done something. All right, let me help you with that. Call me tomorrow and the next thing happens. Yeah. So like I said, it all depends on who it is. But even if you do tell somebody,
on who you speak to.
But even if you do and you tell somebody, guess what? At the end of the day, if it's for you, it's gonna be for you.
That's true.
You understand?
That's true.
God ain't gonna promise you certain things and don't give it to you. Probably not right now.
Right.
But down the line, you're like, you know, ask God for this, and you just not getting it.
Yeah.
So
because he don't work on your time. He work on his time.
On his time.
Right.
So sometimes I say you could, if you just feel there's a joy, and like I said, to me, when you pray about certain things and you know that you have it and nobody can stop you. Listen, that part is a different kind of peace. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a different type of peace. Everything I'm doing because ain't no man or woman can stop me. You can't stop that. Because what God have for me and mine's is gonna be for me and mine's.
Hey, y'all ever overthink to the point where when it happens, like, yo, I'm really overthink so much. Like I really went in depth with the overthinking that I couldn't even understand. I couldn't even sleep. And then now it's just done and over. That happened to me the other day.
Christmas, right? Oh.
Christmas? Mom, Christmas.
It's like that. I can't wait for it to come over.
Well, I mean, Christmas came and it was over, honestly.
One day.
We do so much for one day. But the other day when it was just like, you had to, like, I had to get something done. But the overthinking I had to go through. And when I finally got it done, I woke up in the early morning and I did it. So he says to me, oh, you did it already? Yeah, I called them and everything. And I said, they wasn't even tripping. They wasn't even tripping about the bill. It wasn't even tripping. But me, I overthought like it was my last thing to do in life. And while him gossip like, babe, it's going to be okay. Me just there like, no, but what if them know? And what if them do this? And what if them do that? And all this time I'm overthinking. And when the people them call and everything get done.
That was it.
So I did all that overthinking for no reason. Spent weeks, sleepless nights. For no reason. For no reason. Because when it's like you overthink so much, you put yourself in all types of different scenarios where you're like, dang, like I really was going through all this stuff for nothing.
And guess what? That's why I ain't gonna lose no sleep.
All right, man, I have to adopt that.
And guess what? Jayan did challenge you to. So next week when you come on, listen. Next week when you come on, please just ask her like, "Hey, how do we do with the
non-overthinking?" All right, the one big thing when we have to overthink for, it's over and done already. So we're just not gonna do that. Okay. The next thing is to try to just make ourselves better. So nobody start with me, but I do accept the challenge and I will be doing better. Yeah, when it comes on to that. If I don't sleep, then y'all will know why. Am I gonna tell my business next week?
Of course. Right now it's hour and 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
Want to thank you guys again. Like I said, I appreciate you guys for watching us. It's definitely gonna get bigger and better.
Instagram, but nothing happens before it's time.
Instagram. I'm working on getting everything together on your platform and our platform. But if you can, I'm asking kindly, please. Just go to the channel and subscribe so we could all be on one platform. I know it's
You want to say one platform, but one stream from many different ones. What y'all?
yeah, but the thing is, with me being an engineer and being, it's kind of, you know.
All right,
But-
I won't. All right,
But at the
all
same
right.
time, like I said, and it makes it easier. Like I said, once we go live, you
Mhm.
get a notification that, hey, they're live.
Yeah.
You know, and I definitely want, like I said, let's all, like I said, what's on YouTube can't stay on Instagram. You never know. Instagram could also share on YouTube, like back and
Yeah.
forth. So if all could come together on one platform, excuse me, and we all can help each other with whatever it is, I
Yeah.
think that's good. So please subscribe to the channel,
Right.
like, share, spread the word.
And please let us know, privately text me or whatever, and just let me know what you guys thought about today, what we can do, and we still always looking for other topics to speak on,
Look for some guests also.
and we're looking for guests. We're definitely.
Like I said, we
I
wanna
know.
open
I
it.
know. Tiffany's like probably like Giovanni want to speak. I know, but we were gonna connect everything, but it's only us, so we're trying to work on that.
I'm
if we
looking
could get
for an
somebody in
engineer.
here,
I need an engineer also, please. Engineer.
we just need an hour,
a photographer. Well, I have a
And-
photographer already.
and we gonna pay in food.
These hands right here. So
We gonna pay in food because until the Lord blesses us. Okay.
you cooking?
So are you there for? I wonder
Looks-
if your job that's this man right here. But anyways, thank you guys for joining us on yet another segment of Love in the Kitchen. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions. We thank you. We know we're not like Christian's pay is gonna be good. I tell you that much. I know that's right. Hype us up. K's the Light Bistro, okay? I know this is kind of different. I mean, everybody has a podcast nowadays, and I know this is kind of different from what you guys usually watch. And some of y'all say it's a refreshing break from all these other podcasts where people are, these young people are telling you what you should be doing, but none of them ain't ever been married, they ain't never been through nothing. But
True.
they're the ones that want to tell you how to live your life, right? So thank you
Thank
for
you very
tuning in
much.
with us. Like I said, this is God centered, and so we want to make sure that our guests and our listeners feel welcome here. We don't do anything without God, so we have to shout outs to God every
Shout
single
out to
time,
God every time.
because without Him, we wouldn't even think about doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, thank you for this.
Remember, please like, share, subscribe,
Like, share, subscribe.
and like I said, everything's confidential. If you need to talk or vent, whatever it is.
Right after, just let
we're-
us know. It's
we're
not
ears
confidential
away.
because they can see it.
No, I'm just saying, DM me private after,
Yeah.
But like I said,
Yeah,
thank you guys
hit
very
us up.
much.
Definitely. Thank you guys.
and let us know.
Continue to pray for us while we pray for y'all. And that's it. We'll see you next week at our new time,
8 o'clock.
8 to 9.
8
We only doing it off a little bit because we was off on our start time today. But nevertheless, thank you guys for joining us on another episode of Love in the Kitchen.
Peace.
Peace.
Okay. Listen, can we just
Is that okay, Pastor KK? Bye, guys.
Bye.